Well, well, well. There they are. I have to say, it's kind of ironic for them to hire me, of all people, to kidnap them. I mean, I was gonna do it at some point anyway, and in the near future too, but since they literally hired me to do this, I can do whatever I want. Gotcha, sweetness. Shh. It's okay, sweetness. Go to sleep. It's gonna be okay. Hmm? Oh, hello, 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 sweetness. You are finally awake. Yep, I'm the kidnapper you hired. I guess you really must have hated your job if you literally hired me to kidnap you so you wouldn't have to go to work. Which is fair. Work sucks. Oh, don't feel embarrassed, sweetie. I understand. I've been watching you for a while now. Actually, funny enough, I've watched you since before you hired me. Yep, I've watched you out of love. I have always wanted to take care of you, and I was planning on kidnapping you even if you didn't hire me, since I love you beyond words. Well, yeah. I remember you always being so tired when getting off work. That's why I just had to put the flyer up on your front door. I have to advertise my services after all. Besides, with this you could easily get away from your job. It's not like I could just put an ad in the newspaper or something. That'd get me in big trouble. And we don't want that, now do we? So, what do you think? I brought you into this cozy bed and tied you up. I thought about putting you in a chair in the basement, but then I realized that might be a teensy bit too uncomfortable for you. So, I'd rather you be very comfortable and absolutely happy. You you like this? Really? So, does this mean you love me? Oh, you were just happy you didn't have to go to work. Well, yeah, I guess that's fair. I am a little upset that you don't love me, but I suppose I can wait. You probably weren't expecting me to actually love you, so I can forgive that. Oh, no, 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 no. Please, 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 sweetness. You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault at all. Perhaps I should have revealed myself sooner rather than later. Well, I guess there is no reason for me to beat myself up, since I'm here for you now. Aw, you're so sweet. You, you're accepting my love. Well, that's a good start. I'll be honest, I was a bit worried about this whole thing. You thought this whole thing was going to be completely staged and not an actual kidnapping. Isn't that right, sweetness? Yeah. And now you're stuck with me. Not that that's a bad thing. I do love you to the moon and back, and of course I want you to stay with me. I'm just so happy you're accepting of all this, especially after I told you this was more than just some phony kidnapping. I'm not going to let you leave, sweetness. You don't want to leave. That's awesome. Yeah, I knew you didn't like your job. Your boss and coworkers, well, they weren't the best people, and they were contributing to a really toxic work environment. No one deserves that, especially not you. I mean, I knew it was a long shot leaving my flyer on your door offering kidnapping services, but then I got the call, and I instantly recognized your phone number. Of course I recognized your phone number, sweetness. I know absolutely, oh, well, nearly everything about you, my love. Yep, I know exactly where you live, obviously. I also know you got a laptop 5 months ago that was less than perfect. That pissed me off. Then again, part of me would want to limit your internet access anyway, but But then again, I can also tell that you're going to be very well behaved for me, won't you, sweetness? Awesome. I love you so much, sweetness. You being so accepting of this is... It's so amazing. You look so cute like this, sweetness. I really don't know if I want to untie you quite yet. Don't worry, sweetness. I'll untie you, since you've been so good and so accepting of my feelings for you. But didn't you want me to kidnap you in general? Just take in the experience for a bit, okay, sweetness? That's it, sweetie. You're safe. I'll untie you a little bit later. You don't need to be scared. Like I said, I love you, so I will not be hurting you. I love you too much. Thank you for understanding, sweetness. I don't blame you for not wanting to go to work. I mean, some people say that's the whole no one wants to work anymore nonsense. But in some cases, like yours, the work environment was so damn toxic, and no wonder you didn't want to go to work. It's absurd. It's good to see that we're in agreement on something, aren't we, sweetness? I mean, I did agree to kidnap you so you wouldn't have to go to work, and of course, in the original plan, I would essentially get someone to take the fall for your kidnapping, which may or may not have been some random person through threatening means. We can't have you get in trouble for a fake kidnapping, and obviously I can't get in trouble for it either. You would end up going back to work at some point, and I could not let that happen, no matter what. See? You get it now, don't you, sweetness? This is so much better than the alternative. Now you don't have to go back to work. It's not just that particular awful work environment. It's any work environment. Because I will support you no matter what, sweetness. And if something went wrong and we got caught faking this, I'd be beyond distraught. And so would you. I don't want you going to prison, and obviously, I definitely don't want to go to prison. Well, yeah, I kind of figured you wouldn't want to go to prison either. I mean, it would be odd if you or I wanted to go to prison. It's not really a fun experience. I'll untie you tomorrow, sweetness. I promise. Like I said earlier, just let the experience sink in. It'll all get better tomorrow. Then we can live our happily ever after. Good. Thanks for agreeing to this. I'm really happy you took my offer. I love you so much, sweetness. You'll never have to be another corporate drone ever again. See you tomorrow.